Hey, what's up guys? This is Jake Sevenich from SparkBMXtraining.com. Today I'm going to show you 3 different examples of some vertical core training. So not all core training is done on the ground. It's not all sit-ups and stuff like that. In fact, we don't really use sit-ups at all anymore. So we're going to do a lot of our training standing up. Typically, that's where most of our sporting activities are done. You don't really play too many sports on your back. So we're going to do more stuff standing up. I'm going to use some farmer's walks, a version of waiter's walks to challenge my core. And then I'm going to show you another little cool exercise that you can use to kind of integrate all of this stuff together into some movement that's going to challenge our core. So we're going to start with a timer. I'm going to set a timer for 20 seconds on, and I'm going to do 10 seconds of rest of farmer's carries. So these are great for not only challenging the core and grip and posture and all this good stuff, and also stacking weight on top of us and making us breathe at the same time. But it's also good for our conditioning too. It's going to give us some aerobic work if you do it long enough and if you go heavy enough. So right now I'm using double 60-pound kettlebells. That's about, I don't know, just a little over 60% of my weight, somewhere around there. So you're going to probably want to be somewhere between like 50 and 75% of your weight total that you're carrying. And you're going to go for 20 seconds on, rest, put it down, shake your hands out, rest for 10 seconds, go back, carry it for 20 seconds. So you can do it like that, or you can go maybe a little bit lighter and see how long you can carry it. Any kind of thing is good to do. I like to do the timer though. So we're going to set this, we're going to do a couple walks. So good deadlift, and then you're just thinking about shoulders right over your hips, and then trying to slouch, head's not forward or anything like that. You really can't stand like that. That's the nice thing about farmer's carries, is you can't really carry this with bad posture. So we're going to do some steps, we're walking, and then it's going to beep. Set it down with good posture, shake those hands up, try to catch your breath. If you're starting to run short on breath, we're going to pick it right back up, we're going for a walk again. And if you have a limited space, what you can do, instead of walking and making turning around, people will tend to turn around to the same direction. So instead of turning in the same direction, walk in a figure 8 pattern. Just kind of makes it even out a little more. Turn to the left, and then turn to the right. We'll set our bell down. You get the idea. So those are our farmer's carries. We can change this up as well. We could even do this. We could do this in a waiter's walk and a farmer's carry. So I'm carrying this with, I'm thinking about ribs down, head tall. I'm going for a walk, keeping that shoulder stable. So do that side, pull it down, swing and switch sides. However you get that bell up there, doesn't really matter. Just do it safely. I shouldn't say it doesn't matter, but it does matter how you get it up there. As long as you know how to get it up there safely, then it's no big deal. You can either snatch it and throw your weight up there. You can clean to press like I did both of those versions. So I'm out of breath already. So those are 2 versions of that exercise that we can do that are really good. Then we can take our bell. We could probably pull this off with a dumbbell as well. But what we're going to do is something called a halo. So we're going to take our bell, it's going to go upside down. It's best done with a kettlebell. What you want to do is keep rib cage intact. Everything stays here. We're looking to not go into this extension pattern. So we're going to keep our core on. What you're going to do is go elbows up, think elbows up, and try to take your kettlebell to your shirt collar. So this is going to be a good one for your shoulders and core. So that's the halo. You may have seen that one. Now we're going to integrate that into a lateral lunge. So we're going to put this all together. So feet together, bellows upside down. We're going to step out to the side, and I want to sink into this hip. So I'm into my left hip. I feel my heel. I feel my big toe. I'm taking this kettlebell to the side. I'm going to drive off of that foot. It's going to go around my opposite shoulder into a halo, and then back the other side. you go heavy enough and you get that right, you get the right breathing. So we're exhaling as we're coming up and we control that weight. You're gonna feel quite a bit of core. Not only that, you're gonna start tying in that core, that rib control with your pelvis control and feeling the foot, and that's gonna make for some really good athletic movements. Good for your core, good for our bike riding. That's it. Those are some of the vertical core things. You can do a ton of different stuff. That's just 3 examples of what we're doing today.